Are we all just lost at sea? Sink or swim looking for a sign.
Good morning, everyone. What's up, everybody? My name is Sen. Welcome back to the channel. And it's been a good while since I've done any skateboarding content. I used to do this series, I guess you could say, regularly called Skateboard Saturdays, where I used to try to learn something new. I've been skating since I was 18, so I'm 27 now, so 9 years. And you might think that means I'm pretty good. Well, no. I suck at skateboarding, but I still have a ton of fun doing it. Doing it pretty sparingly. I'm better now than ever, but with that said, that's not saying a whole lot. The topic of the video is Skateboarding Made Simple Volume 1. Say what you will about the current state of Braille. Honestly, I haven't followed Braille in some time. Obviously, I know they're kind of coming apart at the seams currently. I'm not really looking to get into the politics of Braille and their current standing. Rest in peace. Just more so the tricks in Skateboarding Made Simple Volume 1. So that being ollie, front 180, back 180, pop shove, front shove, kick flip, heel flip. They are really good fundamental tricks, and they can get you to a next level of tricks. So think of a big spin. You know, a big spin is just a shove it plus a back 180. A backside flip is a kick flip plus a back 180. A front side big spin is a front shove plus a front 180, and so on. It's really good to learn all these tricks in every stance, so if you can learn them, switch, nollie, regular, fakie, all that good stuff. Like, obviously your wheelhouse of tricks is going to be pretty sizable, but just learning these tricks in your regular stance is going to give you a really good foundation. I still suck at some of these, man. Like, my biggest weakness in this group of tricks is easily back 180. I suck at back 180. I feel like I just started understanding them a little bit, and like I said, I've been skating for 8-9 years and I still suck at this trick. For our flat ground, we have a lovely basketball court right now. I should have brought a basketball so you guys could see how broke my jump shot is. I have a shaped board right now. I don't usually skate shaped boards. It also has rails too. I don't skate rails really ever. But I got this board secondhand. I'm kind of in between jobs right now, so you really just got to work with what you got. Reflecting on the ollie was easily the most intuitive trick for me to learn pretty fast. Mastering this trick is super fundamental because obviously you ollie onto stuff, you ollie up and over, and like, you know, you ollie into your grinds, you ollie down drops. So having a good fundamental ollie, obviously super huge, and that's only going to help the fundamentals of your further tricks in the future. Pop shove, I feel like, was pretty easy. I did most of my tricks when I first learned them stationary, and pop shove was definitely easy. Front shove was a weird one because I would throw a lot of them, but never went with the intentionality of like learning the trick, never really sat down and grinded out that trick. I think that's one of the tricks that I suck at that I make look halfway decent when I land them. Alright, front shove is a particular weakness of mine. If I can do them well, they look good, but I suck at that trick. Moving on to the 180s, the front 180 was another pretty easy trick for me to get the grasp of, and was one of the tricks in my basic repertoire that I made look the best when I only had like a handful of tricks. Back 180, I hate that trick, man. I hate it so bad. It's such a good looking trick. It's such a stylish trick. I just suck at them. I haven't practiced them. I haven't grinded them out. I just made up my mind recently that I wanted to get them and like understand them a little bit more, and that's kind of coming through a little bit, but I still hate that trick so much. Let's start with heel flip as far as the last two tricks, the flip tricks. Heel flip was actually much easier for me to learn than kick flip. It's funny because I learned heel flip pretty quickly out of what I remember. And it was when I was wearing like the old school fat shoes when I first got back into skating. And I feel like those shoes helped me do heel flips. I don't know what it was about them. I was also skating a smaller board at the time. Kickflip was easily the hardest trick for me to land when initially learning all these tricks. Kickflip, I remember like being drenched with sweat trying to learn how to kickflip. And now in retrospect, it's one of my like go-to tricks because once you have the fundamentals of doing a kickflip, they're so easy to just throw. Like even if you don't land them, like it's not a hard trick just to throw. I remember like when I first landed a kickflip, it was like pitch black. I was in my backyard, or in my parents' backyard at the time. I was dripping sweat. My legs were like exhausted. Like when I finally did it, I was so elated, bro. That was one of the best feeling tricks to learn and land for the first time. Like funnily enough, it's like that one trick that's like super desirable for a lot of people just because it translates to a lot of things well. It looks really good. It's a good fundamental flip trick to learn that everyone wants to learn it. It's like in people's brains, like ollie, kickflip. Like that's the sequence of tricks. I think learning all these tricks up until that point gives you a good sense of like board feel and being comfortable on your board. I think going ollie into kickflip is just not the strongest idea. I think this is a really good bag of tricks to have and then just like feel confident enough to go play a game of skate. You'll probably get smoked if this is your only bag of tricks, but you'll get a couple of letters, you'll have a good time, and you know, you have some tricks that you're confident in. But yeah, this was a nice little reflection session and kind of like a mark of progress that I can do all these tricks now. If you guys want to see them cleaner, I can do them cleaner in a different video. But I want to thank you guys for watching. See you later. Peace.